Hello everyone, today we have received the update from Karnataka PU board. They have released the official evaluation scheme for physics and we have clarity on question number 42. I have received a lot of comment from all of you during my paper analysis video that whether the question number 42 will be a bonus question or not. So there is a short answer, there is a long answer. Okay, so the short answer is obviously it is not a bonus question, it is not a grace marks. So if you just write the question number, you will not be given any grace marks for it. Okay, but there is a good news that if you have solved the question using the wrong unit itself, you will get the marks. So we will see the as you know, this is the question number 30, question number 33. Okay, so let's see the evaluation scheme. The link for this evaluation scheme will be given in the description. You can check that out and download it for yourself. You don't trust me that, okay sir, maybe you have missed something. So this is the evaluation scheme for the paper, right? So let's see that whatever the evaluation scheme they have given. As you can see, this is question number 42. In the question here they have corrected that microcoulomb per meter square. Okay, so they have given the correct value in the question, and as I have solved during the paper analysis, that is the first answer. Okay, that is obviously the first answer, that is the correct answer. But if you have not solved it this way, no worries, they have given you the alternate answer. I know many during my interaction some students say, sir, I have used alternate formula but I got the same answer. Yes, as long as your method is correct, you are going to get the full marks, no problem about that. Okay, but now the question is there was micro centimeter to the power minus 2, so micro per centimeter square, so that was the unit given in the exam. So what about that, sir? I have solved the question using centimeter to the power minus 2. If you have solved it centimeter to the power minus 2 and if you have considered this microcoulomb, okay, if you have considered this microcoulomb and if you have used centimeter per to the power minus 2, then also you will get full marks if you have solved it. Okay, now problem with the question was many student was not able to understand what is the meaning of micro. Now it was given as a charge density, so if you were smart and you understood that okay, this micro must be microcoulomb and centimeter square to the power per centimeter square is the surface area, if you have solved it this way also fine, board is ready to give you full marks for it. Okay, but if you have said okay 16 micro, this may be a symbol mu and per centimeter square is the unit, and you kept this micro as it is without changing it, then it will completely depend on the examiner. If examiner feels that okay, the student has approached the problem correctly, only the final answer is not correct, so you will not get 1 mark, but still 4 mark you can get if you have solved it using proper formula. So just writing the formula you are getting 1 mark. Okay, no matter if you have using this formula or this formula, both formulas are fine. As long as you have solved it properly, you will get marks. Okay, but if you just have written the numbers or after writing the values in between the problem somewhere you made some mistake, due to that your final result is not correct, then maximum you can get 3 marks if you have written the if you have converted the variables properly, and if you have written the equation, and if you have written the last electric field is 0, which is very easily understandable that electric field will be 0 inside the sphere. So if you have answered these 3 parts, you can score 3 marks. Okay, but if you made any mistakes in between the calculations, still you can get up to 3 marks. There is no straightforward grace marks, there is no straightforward bonus marks. Bonus marks is when you get you just write the question number, you get 5 for it, and grace marks means no matter whatever you have attempted or not attempted, if you have not attempted a numerical, you will get 5 marks, right? So that is the difference between grace marks and bonus marks. But in this case there will be no bonus marks, there will be no grace marks. You have to attempt the question. If you have attempted the question, if you have understood any unit, does not matter whether you have used microcoulomb per meter square or you have used microcoulomb per centimeter square, or some students, most of the students I have spoken to, they said we have solved it like this, and some even said that mu must be from magnetism chapter, and they use the value 4 pi into 10 to the power of -7. So that is completely wrong. Okay, this is completely wrong. This is not what expected. If you have understood this much, then you are getting full marks. If you have used this as a constant and kept it along with your calculation, then maximum 3 marks or up to 4 marks you should get. In my opinion, you should get 4 marks. Okay, only except the final value, final result, all the steps are correct, you should get 4 marks for that. But that will depend on the examiner somewhat. But if you have made any mistakes in the calculation, suppose you have not calculated the total charge, or you have used this formula, to use this formula you don't need to calculate total charge. So if you have used this formula but somewhere in the calculation you made mistake, then you should get 3 to 4 marks out of this question. Okay, and any other MCQ doubts that you might have, you can check it for yourself. The link for this PDF will be given in the description. You can go to the DPU website and download it directly from there. You might think, sir, this is forged, this paper may be forged, there is a grace marks. Actually no, there is no grace marks, there is no bonus marks. You have to attempt the question. Now based on which method you have used and based on what value you have used, board is giving you both type of marks in this case. Okay, so there is no freebies. Okay, so no freebies. If you have just written the question or if you have just written the variables and you are thinking, okay, question unit appears to be incorrect, I will get bonus marks. Most of the students, as soon as they realize that there is a unit error, they started panicking, and good students started panicking. Bad student saw an opportunity and they think, okay, I will write the question number and I will score marks in it. No, that is not happening. And those who are panicking, just rest assured, as long as you have used a correct method of solution, you are going to get the marks. Okay, if you have used the correct method of solution, you are going to get marks. If you have not used correct method of solution, you are not going to get marks. That is clear. Okay, so I hope all of your doubts are cleared, all of your worries about whether there will be grace marks or not, that is cleared. So I hope I was able to satisfy all of your questions right now. I told you that there will be no proper grace marks for you because generally board does not give you grace marks. Okay, so if you have used the wrong value or correct value, as long as your process is correct, you should get marks. No worry about that. Okay, so make sure if you have your process was correct, you should get marks, not because you have just written the question number, right? So I will be seeing you in another video very soon. Till then, bye.